Hi guys, so the question I get asked most frequently about being goth is, you look like a freak, why do you look like that? So, in this video I'm going to tell you what I like about being goth so that the people who think so might understand me more, and the rest, well, maybe you'll enjoy it. Reason number one. First of all, it makes you feel good about yourself. You just wake up in the morning and you're like, today is going to be a good day. The reason for that is that when you have to put up with so much shit every day, with just going out of your house and everyone is all like, yeah, I'm gonna judge you, we're all judging you, then you kind of learn not to give a shit about them. I mean, come on, how long can you give a shit about people like that? And to care more about yourself. And that's why it also makes you feel better about yourself, because you learn to love yourself more. Yeah. Also, it makes you more creative, and being more creative makes you feel good about yourself as well, and that's reason number two. It makes you more artsy. To be honest, I mean, to those of you guys who aren't goth or are not interested in this culture, gothic clothes and jewellery and stuff like that are, well, they are very, very expensive. Like, you have to be pretty rich to afford to have only gothic clothes, like only from brands. Most of the time you either have to go shopping in normal shops and just find something there, or you have to make it yourself, because it's just way too expensive. Like, for instance, me, I made this nice little shirt, Bauhaus. Yeah, but it makes you artsy, and of course, one, it is irritating because, you know, not everyone has the time to sew stuff for themselves, but being artsy and doing that has its cons as well. I mean, pros. Number three, kids. Yeah, I know that sounds pretty weird, but just let me explain. Adults and teenagers, they're gonna judge you. They're gonna judge you very, very, very hard. Very hard. And kids, they just don't mind. I mean, they do mind, but like in a different way. To children, you're like this precious unicorn. You're just amazing, basically. And in my case, they adore my hair. When I go anywhere, to a restaurant or anywhere, and a kid sees me, they like jump all over me and just want to touch my hair and put it in their nostrils and into their mouths and ears and everywhere. Yeah. But to be honest, that is pretty funny. It is pretty funny, because like one moment you end up like this. No, little human, no. Give me back my hair. And then the other moment they're just all over your head and you look like this. But it's funny, and I think that funny things are good. So that's one of the things I like about being a goth. Number 5, conventions. I know not all goths like conventions, and not all goths like fandom-y, nerd stuff. I personally adore them, and I mean, let's be honest here. When you go to a con, part of the fun is getting attention, like when you have a cosplay. You know, people want to take photos with you, and they want to hug you, and they want to compliment the way you look, and that is nice. I mean, I'm not saying everyone likes that, and I'm not saying everyone who goes to conventions likes the attention, but I personally do, and I think it's a big part of going to cons, and I think it's pretty fun, and not everyone has the time to, you know, make a cosplay, and where I'm from, buying a cosplay is even more expensive than buying gothic clothing. And so if you're goth and you want to go to a con and still get kind of the attention or something, you don't really have to, you know, make a cosplay. You can just go as yourself, and people will still like you, and they will still give you some attention, and it can still be fun. And yeah, before anyone says anything, I am a bit egocentric, but come on, I mean, it is part of the fun, getting attention, right? And anyway, you will put effort into being yourself, but it's the same effort you put every day, so like, who minds? Number 6, teaches you to be brave in a way. I mean, I know this sounds weird, but just hear me out. At least in my place, I mean, in my country, people judge you for literally everything. Everything. Like, they go like, oh my god, you're a believer of that religion? That religion is evil. Oh my god, you listen to rock? Rock? Seriously? That music is gross? That's not even music. Oh my god, you eat that food? Seriously? That's gross. And KFC is way better than McDonald's. I mean, come on, that is kind of dumb. And they especially judge you if you look like this. You're gonna, I mean, bravery is the wrong word. I should have said courage. Courage to be yourself. That's what I meant. Okay, it gives you the courage to be yourself more, because when you kind of live with all this shit around you and everyone constantly judging you for literally everything you do, then it gets you down. But on the other hand, it gives you the courage to be yourself more openly, because you just kind of get used to it. And that's what I like about being goth, is the courage to express yourself. Because, to be honest, there are a lot of people who are afraid to do that. A lot. And this takes me to our next reason, which is people judging me. Yeah, I know this sounds weird, but it might be fun when you're out with your mates. In my group of mates, my social group, I'm like the only goth. I'm the only alternative person in the whole group. Most of them are fandom, I mean all of them are kind of fandom-y, but I'm the only alternative person. And, you know, when we just pass by someone who sends me a snark remark or something and, you know, thinks that it's gonna hurt me, we just have the time of our lives laughing at such people, because let's be honest, intelligent people don't judge others by the way they look. In my opinion, intelligent people judge you for what you have in your head, because, you know, the person you are, your wisdom, or the things you have to say. I understand that people judge you for that, but for the way you look, in my personal opinion, the only people who judge you for the way that you look are the people who have nothing intelligent to say themselves, and people who have no personality at all, and people who have nothing but their looks. So they judge you based on your looks, because they themselves have nothing more. I mean, that's my opinion, but I've been goth for like 7 years now, and that's mostly the people who give me mean comments. It's sense of humour. It's number 8, I think. Yeah. It might also be number 7. I don't remember. Never mind. It gives you sense of humour, because let's be honest, when you can't just take everything to yourself. Instead of just crying in a corner like, why is this happening to me? You learn to be more open, and you learn to, you know, make fun of yourself, but not like in a mean way, like make fun of your flaws, because I think that is important in life. Being able to turn your flaws into a joke, because if you are not able to do that, you will just go deeper into the never-ending circle of self-loathing and hatred, and nobody wants that. Nobody, really. The last point, I have lost count, the last point is that you learn to be tolerant of what other people are like. Because when someone constantly judges you, and when someone constantly has something negative to say about it just because your hair is blue, or you look like a panda, or you like black, or you wear spikes or something, then you learn that being tolerant and being nice to people is a good thing. Because nobody wants to be treated the way other people are treating you. And thus, when you see someone who's gay, or in another subculture, or another race or anything, you don't go off like the mass and just, you know, judge others because they are different in some way. No, you understand it and you don't mind, because there's nothing wrong with being different. And this is what goth teaches you, that there is nothing wrong about being different. Nothing at all. And I think that this is kind of a really nice thing in the experience of being goth. Being goth is majorly nice, to be honest. Thank you for listening to my rant. I hope I didn't bore you to death, and I hope that I might have made some of you understand my point of view and made you understand that I am a human being as well. Yes, I am, even when I look like this. Surprise, right? And yeah, I hope you enjoy it. If you did, please like and comment something nice, and maybe subscribe to my potato face, maybe. And make sure to leave suggestions for videos I could make in the future if you'd like to hear more of me.